Hey everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how to beat the mutated Victor final boss of Resident Evil 9 Requiem. Parrying is going to be your best friend here. There are some shotgun shells you can also grab. Now I didn't end up reloading my guns before getting into this arena, so this was kind of challenging because you do want to have your guns reloaded. So for this we're just going to run around away from him. He does have a very aggressive attack pattern, so he's going to constantly be attacking you, but once you get your ammo fully reloaded here, it's time to dump some into his head here. Now try to keep a bit of a distance here. I found that the SMGs being very solid in this fight as well as shotguns, but we just constantly want to be running around the arena to try and avoid him because he's going to be very aggressive at constantly keeping attacking us. Now, grabbing some of the items is really important as well. There are moments where we can get a lot of attacks in. Whenever he switches into his next phase here, this is a perfect time to just dump your entire shotgun into him because you're able to damage him here. He is going to jump up onto this section here. Now, whenever this is happening, run. Just keep running and moving around. You're going to see the lightning on the ground. It's a little misleading with how large it actually is. As long as you're moving away and sticking out of the areas that are blue on the ground, you're going to be able to avoid this. So just keep sprinting around. And whenever he lands again, you got more time to be able to dump some shots into him where he will end up dropping his RPG if you're able to keep hitting him. Now, we're going to grab this for the Resident Evil 3 part of the boss fight that continues a little bit later. So yeah, you're just going to keep aggressively coming after him. Grab that RPG. I would not recommend using it until later, so don't bring that out. He will run at you really quickly here in this phase, and to avoid that, just run to the side. Just stay on top of your mobility here, and then he'll continually keep jumping back up there to do the lightning attack. Although I find the lightning attack pretty nice because as long as you're running in the arena in this pattern that you see me doing, you're going to avoid his attacks, and then he has a large window where you're able to punish him afterwards. So this is actually worth baiting out if you're able to. So yeah, you're just going to be able to get a ton of shotgun shells the moment that he lands, and then he'll resume his fast attack pattern where he's going to be jumping around. You can't really parry that jump attack very well, so just be mindful of that jumping. You're going to want to run away whenever that happens. Just keep your distance for this. He's going to do the sprinting attacks a little bit more frequently. He is extremely aggressive. He'll also pull the RPG again, but this is fine because we're able to just burst him down and then get into the next phase. Now, this one's pretty obvious if you played a Resident Evil game before. The large glowing balls on his body are where we're going to be shooting at, so just keep picking away at those. You want to run around the arena. It's actually a little bit larger than it seems, so you can actually go to the left-hand side pretty easily, but you're going to want to expend all your ammunition in this fight, so just keep using your best weapons. This is the last fight of the game, so yeah, don't do the pistol like I was silly doing there. So yeah, he will sweep around with his arms there, and some of them are really hard to avoid. Sometimes it's best to be moving towards a left-hand side there where he doesn't seem to attack as much. So yeah, with this section of the fight, it's all about just avoiding these stupid large attacks here. So constantly be moving and keeping your camera upright towards him. Pick away at those little glowing spots. He will do this attack here where he just kind of opens up and lets you get a few free shots in, but this is all about moving around to avoid getting hit. As you can see over here, this section here is pretty safe. There's also a med injector there, so you can get some extra heals, but after a while of picking away at his health, you will eventually get him down. So it's just a matter of just shooting those little orbs there. And then once we get him low in health, the thing that you want to do is actually pull out that RPG we were able to grab from him earlier. But you can see there's a lot of stuff in the arena here. The moment you get out your RPG though, it's gonna be game over. You just blow them up just like that when you see those orbs near the bottom. And then this is how to easily beat the mutated Victor boss fight in Resident Evil 9 Requiem. So I have other Resident Evil 9 content on my channel. Hit the subscribe button below if you enjoyed. And if this video was useful, let me know in the comments.